Are you ready?
I'm ready, and I'm excited.
And are you ready?
I am very ready.
Well, let's go and do it.
Great. It's been really great to have this time to think about Bethany and Donna.
I think it's going to all boil down to who you think, Martha, can actually fit in.
One's more creative and one's more business oriented. The question is, which is the best one?
This is going to be very exciting for everyone. Welcome to The Apprentice finale, live from the set of Martha, My Daytime Television Show. Tonight we're here to make a difficult decision and to welcome our new executive and my apprentice. We started with 16 men and women. Some were more talented than others, but each had some expertise in our various businesses, which include publishing, television, product design and merchandising, and internet. And now we're down to our final two contestants, Bethany Frankel and Donna Stone. I have taken this challenge extremely seriously. As usual, I'll have the help of my daughter, Alexis Stewart, and my chairman, Charles Koppelman. Welcome to you guys. Each of the finalists had a tough assignment to tackle. I asked Bethany to create a circus benefit event. Donna was asked to manage a Liz Claiborne fashion show. Let's see how they did.
What about the run of show? Has that been completed?
Well, no, because there's a few outfits that we say, well, we might, change these around depending on what the models look like in them. So by 8 o'clock tonight, we should have the complete run of show with all the models and all the accessories.
Linda Greenblatt is the creative director for Liz Claiborne, and Linda was probably the toughest executive that we've met through the whole interview process. My goal was to try to make her happy, but honestly, I didn't know if we'd be able to. I didn't know if anybody would be able to.
So who gave instructions to the hair and makeup team?
Well, we talked, Susan and I met with them, and I apologize if you weren't in that meeting, but I showed them all the fashion, what Liz Claiborne's objective is.
Liz Claiborne.
Liz Claiborne. Mm-hmm. Sorry, what did I say?
Liz Claiborne.
Oh, I'm sorry, Warren, I apologize.
I don't think Linda thought that Amanda was on top of the run of show. There wasn't much compassion coming from Linda over the fact that we'd been thrown into this with 48 hours to pull it all off.
What time is it?
It's nuts.
I think you and I need to set a hard stop here.
Yeah, and we have to go back.
We had so much more work to do. I had to let Amanda run with it. And I had to trust her. I had no choice.
So 9 a.m. I can expect to see them fully accessorized, and you'll be able to talk run of show.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely possible.
Can we get all the performers over here, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Bethany. We'll be in charge of you, helping you get you what you need, get you from point A to point B. If anyone's hungry right now, you can come up here and we have pizzas and sodas and snacks and things.
There's food. There's food, everybody.
When Big Jim came to me and was upset, I didn't go, oh my God, what do I do? How do I was very calm during this event, and I knew that this was gonna come off ultimately. I still had like 24 hours to make it right and make Jim confident, so I began that road.
Well, I know we got off to a slow start, but I think we picked up the pace a little bit.
We're getting there now.
We're doing good, right?
We'll pull through.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
We need to be doing this run of show and the program I'm just really nervous about getting programs done tomorrow at Kinko's.
Well, you don't need, I mean, I can get it done, or, I mean, it's up to you.
I would prefer just to come over there and see kind of just how we can help and how we can all work together. We're spending probably more time on the phone talking about how we don't have time, so.
Well, okay, Donna, just hear me out for 5 seconds. I was trying to tell you, leave the fashion show to me. I'll get it done. I promise you. It was very frustrating. I felt like she was saying, you're wasting your time, you're spinning your wheels, let's move on. And I kind of thought, listen, you do your job, but just let me work on the clothing and the accessories.
Yeah, Howie just got here. We're gonna finish the bags up and then we're most likely gonna come over there.
Alrighty.
I tried to get Amanda to come join us at Capital and she didn't want to. She felt like she was on a roll. She wanted to keep working.
She's a machine.
Yeah, but it's too much. She's got to be able to hand some off. So I decided to take the team and take everybody to Liz Claiborne and meet up with Amanda.
Hey, dinner. Do you need anything from me right now? Or?
Yeah, I really do. Have you been given any clear delegation?
No, she's a mess. She's an absolute mess.
She had told me that we were going to be working on the VIP thing tonight, and there's no... Like, I didn't do anything for that tonight because I was dealing with the charity.
I've got some serious problems with the VIP situation.
Let me tell you where we are here.
I'm listening.
Bethany spent all day procuring these charity items. Look at this. This is what I have to work on. I'm so not kidding you right now. These are the notes I've been given. Bethany clearly hasn't given us jobs. At some point, we either have to assume leadership and take over, or we have to watch her fail. Unfortunately, still our names are attached to this project. We don't want it to fail. Hey, howdy. I think this is the thing. The one thing we have not even discussed is a VIP party.
I know everything that's going on in there.
Okay, that's such relief to hear.
I have food, I have decor, yeah. It didn't surprise me that my team wasn't understanding my management style, but it was like, just trust your leader. It's gonna be okay. I didn't get this far in this whole process, not knowing what I'm doing. Let's bring everything down there. Okay. Coming down. So I figured let everybody do what they need to do right now, and later I'll grab the reins and we'll all do what we need to do. That was my method.
Shall we? Mm-hmm.
You're still accessorizing, or what do you do?
I'm still accessorizing.
Okay.
You know how long it takes to accessorize. You try like 10 things, and every time I try something, and try something else. So I'm still working on the accessories because I want it to be really powerful.
So what do you have to give Linda tomorrow? Like, does she need something on writing?
Right. Well, the Run a Show, which I started, which is my next project after this, and so if you guys want to help with the Run a Show, like you said, or if you can go home and get some rest.
No, I want to make sure that we can print the brochure of the program early.
I want to put a lot of responsibility on me. And if someone walked down the runway with an outfit that did not work, the entire Liz Claiborne line would be in jeopardy.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like Bethany and Donna are off to a rather rocky start. We'll see who can pull her act together. And later, I'll make my decision right here, live on The Apprentice.
You deserve the chauffeur, darling.
I feel like I am closing on at the end of a race. Sarah and I went that morning back to Capital to get everything in order, and Amanda and Howie went to Liz Claiborne to finalize the walkthrough with Linda. I really want to make sure like the little things that won't take us long, like we're going to get them done.
We're on this.
We are.
We are on this.
I felt really calm. I felt like we had things under control, but I told Sarah I thought this was the calm before the storm.
All right, Donna.
All right.
Let the controlled chaos begin.
So I feel pretty comfortable about this area here. Like, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, this is set.
It'll get up there, that's set. I think I'm gonna get my list out right now and start the million things. I knew that in order to have a good event that I had to get everything down on paper, and it's just the way I work. It's kind of tedious, but it was the only way that I could organize myself to make sure that everything that had to get done did. I'm hoping they don't make too many drastic changes to the Run a Show, because I think that's Linda's whole thing, and I think that's all she's worried about right now.
I've been reviewing the run of show, and there are problems with the run of show. A couple of glaring mistakes. The first is that you can't call a skirt a jacket because it's a skirt.
Sarah.
A cat sweater is definitely a capelet. This isn't a sweater, it's a cardigan. There's a real difference. We don't have to know that it's removable. This is coral, it's not pink. So you've got a lot of work to do here and very little time to do it. I'll trust you to make the changes that are left. You've now got just an hour.
At one point, I knew that I could not get the programs done, and that's my responsibility. So I'm obviously very stressed about it.
All right, I'll hold my breath. Good luck.
This is horrible. I don't want that at all.
Hi, how are you?
So tell me how you want this room to be improved.
Crowbar provided me with the caterer for this event because I was to plan a pre-circus VIP reception. I need as much decor as I can. I'm thinking we really have to use the balloons in these other alcoves. I had to maximize my mind and my creativity to utilize the resources that I was given. I had to use the product from the sponsors, and I just really had to think outside the box and try to make a circus out of a gritty nightclub, which was not an easy task. Just take stuff and make it look great. Anything you want.
Perfect.
Great. Okay.
Okay, so we have Pringles, we have Apple and Eve, and we have Big Apple Circus. So we could do these like along the bar in front of the boat.
And they're good branding. It was really a juggling act. I had to make sure that everybody got maximum exposure in the VIP room. I mean, everything took thought.
This is just getting better and better.
I love you. You're like me. You like making creative things out of nothing. It's great. It's really great. These noses, I don't know if your staff would wear it, but it'd be really cute if they wore the noses.
Everything that could be done at this point looked like it was going to be done. I kind of thought to myself, as long as we can get this thing up and running to a point where it looks acceptable, this thing could still work. This could still happen.
Wow. Great. It looks great. Wow.
I'm really nervous that we're not going to Kinko's now.
It's definitely scaring me that Amanda's spending so much time there.
Yeah, we got to get this stuff printing.
This is Donna.
Donna, it's Amanda. Well, here's the deal. I gave the copy to Linda this morning, and she had a lot of changes.
Can you make them and email them to me?
I really can't right now. I have so many things to do. I literally do not know if I can get them done, even if I'm on hyper speed right now.
Okay, no, all I'm saying is, Amanda, if we don't have it literally now, we won't have a program. So
I gotta start packing it up, but I can tell you, if you can whip it out right now, I can tell you the changes really quickly.
it's right in front of me. Run a show, Tanya.
Instead of green cuff shorts, it's olive cuff shorts.
Okay, olive cuff shorts, okay?
Next, on number 2, eliminate with the green.
Got it.
Number 3, eliminate suede patch skirt.
Okay.
The great thing about Donna is that no matter how dire the situation and how stressful, the tone of her voice always stays the same.
Cross out everything after black on the first line.
Second line, I'm sorry.
Okay.
On the number 36 on Julia, cross out everything after, just put gold strapless dress.
All right, call me when you're on the truck at 1.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. There's no way they're going to be on the truck at 1.
I'm really afraid that we're not going to have these printed in time.
We're not going to have the program printed.
Here they are.
Beth?
Perfect timing.
Here you go.
This is very, very good. Yeah. Very good.
Open the house. Everybody, the house is open, so be where you need to be.
Welcome to the show. Hi. Come on in.
Okay, well, here I am at the Big Apple Circus. I cannot wait to see what's going on.
Hello, guys. This is the VIP room. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Okay, how's it going?
It's going well.
Hello.
Welcome to the circus. I met Martha right by the entrance, and I felt important to be the one to escort Martha into the party. And I felt happy to be by her side. This is all the silent auction items. We were able to get like Toys R Us shopping sprees and vacations.
That's good. We got about 7 more minutes for the silent auction, folks.
Oh, this trapeze school.
I want that one.
You asked to
Alexis
leave?
wants to go into trapeze school. There's some good things. Why?
Folks, here we go with the winners of the silent auction. Pay attention. Item number 1 goes to Brad.
The silent auction went off without a hitch. Everyone was worried about how much time I spent on the fundraising aspect, and now everyone has said how great it is, and they can't believe the items I got.
We're going to start the circus in a few moments, everybody. We'll see you in a few moments.
One thing I need you to do right now, this second. I need all these boxes right here. They need to be open. Don't take anything out of them, but ready to go for them. The bags need to be stuffed, and the gold needs to be stuffed in them. Thanks, Howie.
No problem, baby. We're gonna win. Oh my God. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Howie. That's you. We have a big lounge set up. People here ready. Food, drinks, relax. And I'll be right over.
Holy cannoli!
How
you
doing?
okay?
No.
Me neither. I got them. Had to redo them. That's what took me long. Here they are. They look like crap. We didn't have a choice. They're terrible, but they're better than nothing.
Sarah and I had these grand ideas about how great the programs were going to be, and instead all we had time for was nothing fancy. There was just nothing we could do. We didn't have the time to put together what we wanted to put together.
Well, we unfortunately could not do a cover, and it ended up being sort of this 2-page sheet that's going to go on everyone's seat.
This is a problem, and we don't even have our logo here. This is...
We are not happy.
Yeah, the plan was to have black, shiny ones that opened.
Yeah, this is unfortunate, and even the first line is not centered. I would have expected this really to be perfect. So I have to tell you, I'm disappointed.
We're 1 minute away here. 1 minute.
Does anybody need anything?
Thanks, everybody. Welcome to this special edition of the Big Apple Circus, sponsored by Apple and Eve for the benefit of the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. And we're going to get right on with the show.
Big Apple Circus is a very modern circus. It's more amazing tricks and acrobatics and manipulations of the body and just really those sort of interesting movement.
You gotta be so happy with how this looks. I didn't think this was gonna turn out the way it did. It looks amazing. Once this event started, it literally went without a single bump. Everyone was having a good time. I mean, one act after the other, we just kept out doing the next one. Bethany turned the ship around. I've never seen anything like it. It's been a great evening.
Thank you.
That was fun. Okay, Bethany, good job.
Thank you so much.
What's up, princess?
Good luck in the conference room. Let me just tell you, it should have been my job, but God bless.
Nobody was hysterical for 1 minute. There was no moment where it was like, you know, when your eyes bulge and your heart
It
drops.
was
There was no
smooth. I
moment
told
like
you.
that during the
It was
event.
all in the air yesterday.
You guys
God
are
bless
awesome.
you. Good luck with the Maybach.
Thanks, man.
After all our hard work and all my scrapping, what we got from Bethany was a lukewarm handshake as she drove off into the sunset. And that's all, folks.
I feel really
really good right now. I don't know how I could have done it much better given the circumstances. I really don't. I should be the apprentice because I'd be the greatest asset to Martha. Martha would see no limits in me and how much I could do and would be willing to do, and then I never give up. I never, ever give up.
We're the only ones who know what didn't go wrong. You know what I mean?
Like the 40 things that
Yeah, right.
Just before the event was about to begin and we were going to open the doors, I went over to the front of the house and waited by the door for Martha to arrive. I really wanted to be the one that greeted her.
I'm so anxious to see the second of the events. I just think it's a great challenge, don't you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Apparently Amanda picked out a lot of the outfits, and then, and Sarah loved. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening. Sarah loved.
Sarah loved working at Liz Claiborne.
Here we are.
Hello. I'll come with you.
Hello. How are you? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. How's it going?
It's going really well.
Great. Looks very nice. Don't you like this spot?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The upstairs,
Our
we'll take
dentist
it up
got
there.
married here last year.
Oh, really? Oh, it's very nice.
So is it fun putting this all together here?
It was an experience, I will say that. So hopefully it's all coming together. There's a couple seats right here. You go ahead and just fill in.
I'll sit here, you sit here.
We're going to be right in here.
Sounds good.
Just want to say enjoy the show. So I'm going to go backstage, Martha.
Okay.
The executives are in the front row. They're on either side of the runway, sitting closest to the stage.
All right, let's go.
Adrian, go.
She is amazing.
I like those.
Stand by, Rachel, go.
During the fashion show, I was actually at the end of the runway. It looked beautiful. I actually had probably the best seat in the house, so I really was able to see it come together.
Stand by, Tanya, go.
It's a nice skirt.
Reka, go.
Hubba hubba.
Hannah, go.
Oh, that's pretty.
When the last girl came out right before the finale, that's kind of when I felt like, you know, we did this.
That's it.
Okay, guys, your finale. Walk it, walk it.
They pulled it off, I'll tell you that.
The fashion show just finished. People were clapping. They were so excited. Thank you. All the executives from Liz Claiborne came up to me and said it was a great show. I know how hard it was to be on your end of it with us, so thank you.
I think it was just great.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
We couldn't have done it without you, so
You did a great job.
I appreciate it.
You did a great job.
I think it was all about the team that I chose, and they really worked really hard for me and wanted to see me win.
Is this for real or?
Thank you. Yes. Congratulations. You deserve that.
Tony, you deserve it, seriously. Who's gonna jump off at the
You're the
finale
greatest.
when-
You did an awesome job.
You guys did an awesome job. I couldn't have done it without you. So
All the time.
thank you.
I didn't know if we had won the task, but I knew that this would be the last time we'd see Donna. So I was a little teary-eyed. In this job process, I want her to win because she deserves it. She deserves it more than any other candidate here.
Hey, wait. One more.
Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for everything.
Hi, Donna. Dear Howie, you monkey.
It's sad, it really is.
Regardless of whether I end up with the job as Martha Stewart's apprentice, this has been an incredible experience. I think I really grew personally, and I feel like I can do anything right now. I don't believe it's over. I don't know what I'm going to do when I wake up tomorrow.
Our two finalists are backstage. We'll talk with them live coming up.
Go through this process because I wanted to prove to myself that I was as strong and as special as I thought I was.
I honestly believe that I am much more experienced and much better for the job.
There were 16 people that showed up at that loft, and I'm the only person that really understands and connects with the brand, and that the brand is Martha Stewart.
I'm getting ready to go into the very last conference room, and I want this so much. I want it more than I've wanted anything I could remember.
Donna's just not me, and she never will be, and she's never going to be the kind of employee that I would be. Ready? Ready, girl.
Bethany's not the right person for the job. I truly believe that I'm better for the job. I'm the right choice for Martha to make.
This is my job. There's no way Martha's giving this to that girl, Donna. There's no way.
Bethany, hi Donna. Martha will see you now.
Well, this is a very difficult and very important decision that we have to make. So Bethany, I did get to see every aspect of your event, as I think I saw every aspect of your event, Donna. I was very impressed with the Big Apple Circus program.
Thank you.
And the Liz Claiborne people were not so happy with their program. What went wrong there?
We literally had to wait till the last minute to get it printed because the executives at Liz Claiborne kept wanting to make changes with the outfits and with the flow of the show. So we were ready to print it, and we were told, run of the show's not done yet. We still want to be able to make changes.
So Bethany, do you think you're better for the job than Donna?
For this particular job, I think I'm absolutely better than Donna because I understand the environment, I understand you, I understand your message. I understand the product, and everything in my life is about quality and integrity and trust, and I do have a different style, and I'm totally working on it, and this experience has so not been about the destination, it's been about the journey.
What about you, Donna?
I fit in here, I really do. My thing is, I'm worried that you don't see, you said, my sense of excitement. Bethany and I are very different, and the way we talk, the way we do everything is different. But I think the reason that I'm so successful and the reason that everyone here said they'd want to work for me is because I am calm, I am professional. Bethany sometimes rubs people the wrong way. She has when we work together, with our partners. I've had some of our partners that we were working on say, you call me, I don't want to work with Bethany.
I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, but I just don't think that Donna has that special thing that is indescribable. I realize that I have some rough edges, but you know, I'm looking for a life, not just a job, not just a stepping stone. You know, it's different for me. It's like I feel it.
I'm not looking for a stepping stone either. I mean, I wouldn't be out there just looking for any job. I mean, there's a reason I'm here, and it's because of what I do. It's my background. It's media. It's publishing. I wouldn't.
But it was never about Martha. It's been about media and publishing. I've never once heard you talk about Martha.
Oh my God, it's an apprenticeship, and to me, what that means is you want to work for the best. That's what an apprenticeship is all about.
You're looking for a star and someone who has total potential and someone who the sky's the limit with, and I think that that's me.
I want this job, and I don't know how to communicate that to you guys without just telling you that I want it so much that maybe that's why I can't communicate it.
We're going to make up our minds, but we are, as again, taking this extremely seriously, and we wish both of you well in the final outcome. Thank you both very much for your really superb effort.
Thank you.
Welcome back to The Apprentice finale. We're very excited here in the studio, and we're live on the set of my daytime television show, Martha, on 26th Street in New York City. Before we go any further, I want to welcome the 6 candidates who helped our finalists with the last of their tasks, working with Bethany, Jim, Carrie, and Ryan. And on Donna's team, Amanda, Howie, and Sarah. Thank you very much for coming tonight. Our 2 finalists are both impressive, but they couldn't be more different from one another. Bethany is creative, she's extremely passionate, and an entrepreneur with lots of potential. Have a look at this.
Through this interview process, I learned who I really am. I'm manic and I can be a little chaotic, and I realize it's a function of how excited I get about things. But I have always been a fighter. Thank you. See you next week. All right, here's what I think we should do. Let's get the business and figure out how to deal with it afterwards. I don't want to tell a big customer no. I jumped into this experience. I learned so much. I changed so much. And I say to Martha, like, if I could change this much in 12 weeks, imagine how much I could change in 12 months. The sky's the limit with me. Winning the job with Martha Stewart would make me the luckiest person in the world.
Let's bring out Bethany. Donna is Bethany's opponent. She's an experienced businesswoman, a former athlete, who knows how to win, and she knows how to run a business. Watch this.
I think part of the reason I'm so successful in business is just my background in sports. I've been extremely competitive my entire life.
Hey, good morning, how are you? Hey, Michelle.
I started Her Sports Magazine just because I wanted to help other women, understand the importance of being healthy and being active. Are you gonna make it for the meeting? Okay, just meet in the conference room. My husband Matt and I work really closely together. Because we both love what we do, we don't think of running the magazine like a true job. It's actually fun for us to do. The opportunity to work with Martha, I think, is bigger than anything else. It's about, who's better for this job and who actually will fit better with Martha's company. And I think that's me.
Here she is, Donna. Now, before I talk with the two of you, I'd like to talk about you a little bit. Charles, what do you think of Bethany?
Well, as you said earlier, Bethany has demonstrated over these last 13 weeks the passion and creativity that's terrific. But her behavior in working and playing well with others, I think, leaves us with a question as to whether she would fit in with our company.
And Alexis, how about Donna?
Well, if you want to know what I really think, you'll have to tune into my radio show on Sirius Satellite Radio, Channel 112, every day at noon.
Whatever
Eastern.
show, right?
Whatever. I find Donna a little dispassionate and a little uncreative, but probably better suited to be your apprentice.
Thank you. I have a couple of questions to ask the other candidates who were handpicked for the final tasks by Bethany and Donna. First question, Amanda. What qualities does Donna lack as a leader, in your opinion?
can't think of any quality that Donna would lack as a leader, because I think she's probably the strongest leader I've ever met.
Thank you. Jim,
Yes.
did Bethany choose her team well?
I think Bethany showed a lot of management skill by choosing the most powerful players. I think her event went off much nicer, as you can clearly see, and I think she's good at picking talent.
Now, when you came on my daily show, you lasted. You were the third, third to the last.
Yes, of course.
I mean, pretty good.
Don't
When you
forget.
came on my show, you brought your beautiful wife and your two gorgeous daughters.
Thank you, yes.
And I looked at them and I looked at you, and it just
Does it disconnect?
I think you're an actor, because I think Jim's whole thing was a big act. He could never have such a beautiful wife and such beautiful children and be the way he was on
do
his
you mean?
Apprentice.
I'm a very lucky man. My wife balances me. I am very lucky. But like I said, I like to win. I mean, look at this gorgeous woman. That's a winner, right?
Sarah, it seemed like Liz Claiborne, the people at Liz Claiborne, especially that wonderful executive who is much tougher than I, by the way, were not especially pleased with Donna's work. What do you think?
I don't think that they were displeased with her work. I think they were displeased with how the timeline was going. We were very pressed. They're used to having lots of time to get things done, and we were at an accelerated pace.
Okay, well, when we come back, I will talk to the finalists and make my decision. With The Apprentice, Martha Stewart, and this is the finale live. Now I have a couple of questions for our finalists. First question, Bethany. A little praise goes a long way. Why did you find it unnecessary to praise your team when they had finished helping you with the circus?
I did say thank you to them. I had a very difficult time because my team wasn't really, they were all very disgruntled. I hadn't worked with them and they really didn't want to be there. So I had sort of a more passive management style. I knew what was going on, and I just wanted to let them do it.
Do you think you have the business skills that go with the $250,000 executive salary that you would be earning at Martha Stewart Living?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a misconception that I'm not corporate. I've done events for Merv Griffin. I've done $1 million events for Disney. I am just a little flamboyant and need to be rounded out a bit. But you know what? I get things done. I mean, this was a disgruntled team, and they pulled it off for me with, a great event.
Donna, you're a detail person and a people person. But the client seemed to feel that you lacked an overall vision. Is that a weakness of yours?
I don't think so. I think our event went off so well. I mean, we had a lot to get done, and I am a detailed person. I know you say you make lists all the time, so do I. But when it's an event like this fashion show, I think that you need to have a list and get it done. At the end of the day, when the fashion show was over, even our biggest critic, Linda, came up, gave me a huge hug and said, I cannot believe you pulled this off in the time that you had. I had all the Liz Claiborne executives coming up to me, saying what a wonderful job that I did.
Do you feel that you could hone your management skills sufficiently to be a really big winner in our company?
I definitely do. I feel like I fit in. When I met all of the executives during the interview process, I felt so comfortable, and I felt like, I could learn from them and be one of them and be in a meeting with them. And I just think I'm professional and I fit in.
Now, Bethany, what makes you think that you would be a good fit? And I've been using that word, you fit in, at Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia. And what job would you like to fill?
I believe that you democratize style, and that I would think that you can do the exact same thing for health, well-being, making people's lives better, healthier. I fit in because I understand you. You have inspired me for 15 years. You've been part of every business I've ever done. You're part of my home, everything. There were even tasks that we won that I wasn't happy with because they weren't to your standard.
Donna, is there any part of our company in which you feel you would fit in better than any other?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when it comes to publishing, I publish now a women's sports magazine, Her Sports, and I just feel I can learn so much from you. What I do every day is try to make women's lives better, and I think that's what you do. We do it in a slightly different way, but that's publishing.
Well, Bethany, you're spunky, you're a show-off. You feel you have to make a physical impression, which is really not terribly necessary at Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia. Donna, you are clearly a talented manager, and we could always use someone with your business acumen at Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia. and I would like to offer you the job of my apprentice. I would like to tell you what your job is. You will be working at Body and Soul magazine, and if all of you out there want to help Donna really succeed in her job, you can subscribe at a special rate to Body and Soul. You can just go to MarthaStewart.com. But let's take a look at what the job really will entail. First, there was Martha Stewart Living. Then we created Martha Stewart Weddings. Kids and everyday food were soon to follow. Our newest publication, Body and Soul, teaches you how to be healthy from the inside out, how to nourish your soul, and how to be in the best shape of your life. My apprentice will join the editors and publisher of Body and Soul magazine as development director in our offices near Boston. She will be responsible for working with national advertisers and marketing teams to help Body and Soul grow into an even bigger business. We're looking for fresh, new ideas for living whole and living well. And now champagne for everyone, except for you. I'm going to take that away. Because you are going to be driving off in a brand new Buick Lucerne. That's for you, okay? And with the transit strike, you're going to need a car, okay? And we have the editor of Body and Soul in the audience right there, Jen Roos, and you're going to get to talk to her later on. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow on Martha. Good night.
Log on to MarthaStewartAuctions.com where you can bid on signed souvenirs and props from the show. All proceeds will benefit Operation Smile, which provides surgery to children around the world suffering with facial deformities.
Go to NBC.com. And want to see the exclusive scenes they wouldn't show you from tonight's Apprentice? Go to Yahoo and search for Apprentice.